The Denver Scholarship Foundation is a promise organization that's been serving the Denver community for 11 years. We have a three-part program: College Access, Scholarship, and Success. So our Access program serves Denver Public Schools with basically college planning and college preparation services for all students that walk in the door. We have a scholarship program that serves a large number of students. We've been serving about 1,600 students a year with scholarship funding, partially matched by the COSI scholarship as well. So we have a college success program that supports students' success in college. So overall, the mission is to help students become equipped for the next phase in their life after attending Denver Public Schools, and ideally for college success.
So we determined that FAFSA completion was important to focus on because we know that the cost of college is expensive, and the students that we're serving are first generation and low income, so the cost is going to be a barrier. So we really wanted to make sure that we are supporting the understanding of what the application is and how to complete it as the first step in the long financial aid process with verification and all the follow-up that goes with financial aid offices. But as an organization with our scholars, it's also a requirement for our scholarship, so then we work with our college partners to support FAFSA completion for our scholars at Reading College so they can ultimately complete further down the road.
We use the FAFSA to determine need eligibility. We have over 96% of the scholars that we scholarship are either free and reduced lunch eligible for lawfully present students or Pell eligible, among others. So we use the FAFSA data as a determining factor. For us, kind of pre and post data is more about efficiency, and it really helps students. So it helps us operate and analyze scholarship eligibility in a more efficient manner. And we do look at FAFSA completion with our College Access program over time. With the fluctuation in enrollment, we do see, for instance, the last 2 academic years, we had a little under 1,700 FAFSAs completed within our future centers. In this past year, 16-17 academic year, we had a little under 1,800, 1,780 FAFSAs completed there. And that's just within our future center schools, but we also have an event for non-future center schools as well. So we are seeing an increased number, but it does fluctuate with DPS enrollment as well. And we're really trying to focus on one, making sure that this helps students in their pathway if it's appropriate, in their college fit, as well as help us, the tools that have come about have helped us help students in a more efficient manner as well.
So in the high schools, when we start this process, it's the second semester junior year, so letting them know it's coming senior year in terms of the FAFSA application. So what is the FAFSA? What does it take to complete it? Then we set, as in our future center schools, FAFSA workshops to be hosted in October. So then when school starts, we're letting seniors know this is coming. We talk at back to school nights or host a financial aid information session for families to prep for that evening. And then we host our financial aid workshops in the month of October into November. And our advisors do a lot of outreach to promote that event because we have trained volunteers to be able to support those students. So that can be letters home, auto dialers, personal phone calls, working with senior teachers to reinforce that it is a really important event to attend. We invite the entire family to come. We know that a lot of first generation low income families have young children that finding childcare can be a challenge. So our workshops are welcome to bring the entire family if you need to get the application done. So in the high schools, we do, the FAFSA workshop is our big event. We do follow up with the families that are unable to attend for whatever reason. If they want to complete it, we will support them in that process. But we do some additional things at the college level to be able to support their FAFSA completion. So working with the various campus contacts that we have and Colorado Challenge counselors to be able to have the FAFSAs completed with our scholars.
And we also do a fair amount of one-on-one support with students after they've graduated from high school. So a big piece in having the FAFSA completion be effective for students is that they make it all the way through the verification process, because for many of our students, they are selected for verification either by the Federal Department of Education or by the colleges themselves. And so we help them, both our advisors and the scholarship team, will help students to find out exactly what the financial aid office is looking for in that verification process, in the hopes that they will get it completed and qualify for all the aid that they should receive. Because if they fail to complete verification, then unfortunately they're never going to get packaged for their aid. So that's a really important step that we try to make sure they are supported with.